What's going on, everybody? This your boy Stay Puff 1983, and I'm here to do a channel update, new comic book day haul, and what I got from Spirit Halloween. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen some of the photos, videos that I did at Spirit Halloween today. Decided to go. I usually go every year, but this is the first time I actually did some photos and videos and stuff like that. So I had a blast. I was able to pick up a few things, just a few. Got this Jason mask, Friday the 13th. So next year, whenever Friday the 13th comes, I'm definitely going to be putting on this mask. Definitely a pretty good pickup. They say it glows in the dark, so definitely going to check that out at night. Got the Infinity Gauntlet. You saw this picture on Instagram on my story. It's not the famous one that people got, but it's not bad. At least with this one, you can snap your fingers, Snap the fingers. So I am inevitable, and I can make your ass turn into dust. So this was a pretty good pickup. I enjoyed it, And then the last thing I got, and y'all know I'm a big Ghostbuster fan, so I had to get the PKE meter. Here we go. Yeah, definitely had to get it. I enjoyed being there, and it was fun. Check out my Instagram, man. I did some great stories and some funny moments in my story. Definitely had a great time there. Took a lot of photos. But as you know, with Spirit Halloween is HalloweenComicFest. So I went to my LCS and I got some books. They only had a limit of 3 books you can get. But normally with my LCS, not too many people, especially for HalloweenComicFest, not too many people come out to support it. So I can come back tomorrow and get those books, get more books, without having to deal with the limit. So, but the ones I got was Sonic the Hedgehog, Dark Horse Comics House of Fear, and Miles Morales Spider-Man. Which to me is kind of unnecessary. I really don't think they needed to put this one out. I would have been happier if it was like a Tomb of Dracula or Werewolf by Midnight. Some type of reprint from the old 70s horror comics that Marvel put out, Vault of Evil, stuff like that, Crypt of Shadows. They could have put out some horror comics as opposed to superhero comics. These are still fresh in people's mind. Like, yeah, it's nice to have, but is it a Halloween comic? I would take Tomb of Dracula over this any day for a Halloween comic, but that's another argument for another day. I'll quickly go through my hauls. I got Wonder Woman issue 81. I jumped back on this series about issue 75. It's been pretty good. It's still not, the best. Rucka's Wonder Woman run was probably the best run of the Rebirth. Ever since then, it's just been up and down, with it being down more than up. So, got Spawn 301. I think Alex Ross cover. Lovely cover. Definitely good for Spawn Saturday, Spawn Sunday, all the Instagram tags you can do. Plus, it's a Halloween comic cover. But yeah, even got Todd gloating about his record. But yeah, pretty dope cover. I knew I wanted to get this one. And there's a lot of great covers, but I ain't paying all that money for multiple covers. Hellboy and the BPRD issue 3 of the Saturn Returns. Now that I got this, I can read all 3 issues because I ain't read the first 2 yet, so definitely going to read all 3 issues. Detective 1014. Looking forward to checking this out. The Detective run has been far better than the Batman run. So, but I don't know if I'll stick with it. Once I drop Batman, you know, I'll probably stick with Detective. But I haven't been enjoying Batman as much. You know, it started out good, but then it went to the whole cat and bat thing, and then John Romita Jr. takes over the art, which is a complete change from um, Tony S. Daniels and Clay Mann. I'm like, those are two DC artists, and you're gonna bring Romita Jr. to come behind them? That makes no sense, man. That makes no sense. So I'm not really feeling Romita Jr.'s art on that arc. Kind of wish they put another DC artist on there as opposed to Romita Jr. His run in DC has not been great, and I'm just looking forward to finishing up this Tom King arc so I can be done with Batman. Got Savage Dragon 246. Todd McFarlane may have the longest running book in Spawn, but Eric Larson has done every issue of Savage Dragon. He even had to go back and do issue 13 that Jim Lee did. He like, nah, I got to do that issue just so I say I did every issue of my own series. So Eric Larson, Savage Dragon 246, the March to 250. It probably would have been closer to 300 had it not been so many delays throughout the years. Because I know this series could have been at least 280 something, 270, 280. But there's times throughout the years where it's been delayed, you know, wouldn't come out a month, 2 months, and stuff like that. So this was especially true when he was the president of Image Comics, because he was doing so much stuff that his book kind of fell on the wayside. It still came out, but it wasn't as monthly as it was. So, but yeah, Savage Dragon, Amazing Spider-Man. Still enjoying this. It's had up and down, but still enjoying it. Got Patrick Gleason artwork. So it's funny to see Patrick Gleason doing Marvel work again after being at DC for a while. Red Sonja, Vampirella meet Betty and Veronica. Love these Laura Braga covers. I'm surprised this series is still going. I thought it would be a mini series. I thought it was going to end at like 5 issues, but apparently it's still going. It's got issue 7 coming out next month. I'm like, damn, I ain't expected it to be this long. I don't remember it being said that it was an ongoing. But it's been fun. Still interesting. Still enjoying the read. So definitely look forward to reading that. Got some Dollar Comics. Got a Swamp Thing. DC. Bernie Wrightson classic. Can't go wrong with that. And I also got the True Believers of X-Men Apocalypse. Pretty much X Factor issue 6. Yeah. Got a pretty dope advertisement of Venom Island. Gotta love that cover. Then I picked up this horror anthology just to see. It was curious. It caught my eye. And that's the Anthology of Horrors, issue number 1. It looked good. Not sure about the art though. Not really sure about that. It looks like this for majority of the book, so well, hopefully when I read it, maybe it'll probably be good. But yeah. And last but not least, I got this in the mail today. Got this book for half off of the price. It's a New York Comic Con exclusive. Vengeance of Vampirella, issue 1, ASM 300 homage cover. So now there's another ASM 300 homage cover out there. Definitely was, I got it for like half off the price. Well, as soon as the seller threw that offer to me, I was like, I'll bite on it, you know. And, you know, it's a great cover, you know. I forgot the artist's name, but yeah, ASM 300. I'll probably do a post on Instagram showing this with my ASM 300 and the Spawn 300 for Cover Swipe Saturday. So if you're on Instagram, make sure check that out. And that's it. That's my haul. I was gonna do a live show today, but I ain't really prepared that much for it. I'm looking to do something more, interacting with the community. I want to do like premieres throughout the week of certain videos, and then prepare for that next Saturday. I want to do a live show next Saturday, hopefully around the 2 o'clock time frame Eastern. So if you're not following me or you're not sub to me, definitely sub. And I know tomorrow I'm gonna be on Conquistador's Silver Age Sunday, so check that out. I've been on there for like 4-5 weeks in a row. I've been enjoying it, having fun with them guys talking, just having great conversations and looking forward to the build up to next year's MegaCon. So it's been great, and that's all I got to show. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, and I'll catch you on the rebound for another episode with Stay Puft 1983. I'm signing out. Enjoy your weekend.